Let us conduct ourselves so that all men wish to be our friends and all fear to be our enemies. Toil and risk are the price of glory, but it is a lovely thing to live with courage and die, leaving an everlasting fame. With the right attitude, self-imposed limitations vanish. Are there no more worlds that I might conquer? Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. What and how much had I lost by trying to do only what was expected of me, instead of what I myself had wished to do? Nothing lasts, but nothing is lost. If you're not the hero of your own novel, then what kind of novel is it? You need to do some heavy editing. Power doesn't have to show off. Power is confident, self-assuring, self-starting and self-stopping, self-warming and self-justifying. When you have it, you know it. I am not ashamed of my grandparents for having been slaves. I'm only ashamed of myself for having at one time been ashamed. I began to accept my past, and as I accepted it, I felt memories welling up within me. It was as though I'd learned suddenly to look around corners. Images of past humiliations flickered through my head, and I saw that they were more than separate experience. They were me. They defined me. Do not fight them. Instead, think of them the way you think of children or pets, not important enough to affect your mental balance. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The strength of a person's spirit would then be measured by how much truth he could tolerate, or more precisely, to what extent he needs to have it diluted, disguised, sweetened, muted, falsified. Man is human only to the extent to which he tries to impose himself on another man in order to be recognized by him. As long as he has not been effectively recognized by the other, it is this other who remains the focus of his actions. His human worth and reality depend on this other and on his recognition by the other. It is in this other that the meaning of his life is condensed. Do not hurry, do not rest. Everyone wants to live on top of a mountain, but all happiness and growth occurs while you are climbing it. Being a candle is not easy. In order to give light, one must first burn. If you are irritated by every rub, how will you be polished? Danger makes men classical. And all greatness, after all, is rooted in risk. They probably think because I am so small and young, nothing of greatness and class can come out of me, but they shall soon find out. We sit in mud, my friend, and reach for the starts. Courage and perseverance are cousins. If I have learned anything in this long life of mine, it is this. In love, we find out who we want to be. In war, we find out who we are. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. There's something liberating about not pretending. Dare to embarrass yourself. Risk. Give me a firm spot on which to stand, and I shall move the earth. The seeker embarks on a journey to find out what he wants and discovers, along the way, what he needs. Courage is the discovery that you may not win, and trying when you know you can lose. Do more than just exist. Confidence is silent. Insecurities are loud. The best revenge is to improve yourself. Remember that in any world, the wind eventually wears away the stone. Because a stone can only crumble, the wind can change. If one is forever cautious, can one remain a human being? Whenever you see a board with trespassers will be prosecuted, trespass at once. Danger alone acquaints us with our own resources, our virtues, our armor and weapons, our spirit, and forces us to be strong. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Courage is a love affair with the unknown. First principle, never to let oneself be beaten down by persons or by events. Always do the things you fear the most. Courage is an acquired taste, like caviar. Amateurs are scared to be vulnerable and honest with themselves. Professionals feel like they are capable of handling almost anything. Lean into, not away from, what's making you uncomfortable. Will you dare to try and learn and grow, or will you allow fear to take over? Life happens in the river, not on the shore. Don't be ashamed to need help. Like a soldier storming a wall, you have a mission to accomplish. And if you've been wounded and you need a comrade to pull you up, so what? It's better to cross the line and suffer the consequences than just to stare at the line for the rest of your life. Running away from the immediacy of our experience is like preferring death to life. Let us not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless when facing them. The best way to neutralize our natural impatience is to cultivate a kind of pleasure in pain. Like an athlete, you come to enjoy rigorous practice, pushing past your limits and resisting the easy way out. The only alternative to a shuddering paralysis is to leap into action regardless of the consequences. Which quote did resonate with you the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss a chance to watch the next video. Subscribe.